work, delivered everything on time, and just like since then, Francois said like, hey bro, I'm gonna put you in the AEG pipeline, and like from there, that's when it really started to pick up. My name's Brennan Adams. I'm a photographer and videographer in the Denver area. I mainly do music videos, concert photography, concert recaps, but I also do like some automotive photography on the side. I've done dance videos, senior portraits, like pretty much like everything video and photo, but I mainly stick to music videos and concerts. I've been going crazy, just trying to do like all the work I can, just going hard. See, I did a music video for Rick Hyde. I got to film for Benny the Butcher when he came to Denver, photographed Yeet, photographed Russ, YG, Corday. I'm like, the list goes on really, it's a lot of people, but I just finished up a music video with a pretty big company. I don't want to say too much about it yet, but expect that. And then I just finished a video for AEG. So the video I did for AEG, it was for a festival they were throwing called City Gates, and they had Hippocampus, Still Woozy, Evan Gia, and like I think like 3 or 4 other artists. Oh, Goth Babe was one of them. And so they just called me up and said, hey, we'd love for you to come out, do your thing, do a recap. And so I came out, shot the whole concert for about like 7 hours. So it was at the Civic Center, right at the Capitol. And I'm like, it was like one of the craziest venues I've ever been at. Obviously it was a pop-up venue, it's not permanent, but just like when the sun started setting, you got the whole sky was lit up, and just being outside shooting a concert in daylight was just so nice because I could keep a low ISO and still get like a really good image and all of that. So it was just great. Yeah, really, shoot. So a good friend called me up, his name's Chris Ofer, and he said, hey bro, I'm opening up for Mike Rose. Could you come out and take some video and photo of me? And I was like, yeah, of course, bro. Like, just send me the Addy and I'll come up. So I was on my way over there. Mike Rose found out that I was going to do a recap for Chris, and he said, hey bro, I want you to do a recap for me also. And so I said, sweet, I'll do that for you also. I'm like, that's really how it started right there. But what's a little bit more important is that I was backstage, and at the time I was 20 years old, so technically I wasn't really supposed to be backstage, and the security guards back there were giving me a hard time, like, oh, you can't be back here, you're not old enough. And I was like, bro, I'm just trying to do my job, you know, like I'm just here to take some photos and video. And this guy comes around the corner and he's like, what's going on? Who I didn't know at the time, but his name is Hypnotic. And he's like, what's going on, bro? And we started talking, and I explained the situation to him. And then he realized that I was just a photo and video guy. And he just started spitting game to me, like from the very moment I met him. And like, I'm just so grateful for that experience and just meeting him, because he was just speaking a lot of game to me, and no one's ever really done anything like that for me before. And that really just kind of like, it showed me the path. He didn't walk me down the path, but he showed me the path, and he said like, hey, like, this is what you need to do. You need to contact this person. You need to do this type of content. Yeah. Make sure you get these types of shots when you go to concerts, and like, you'll be set. Like, you already have dope work. You just need to get out there and get into the bigger shows. And like, ever since that night I met him, it just started going and going and going, and that's how I really got into it. That's how I shot for AEG and like all the other people.
You started getting connected right after that?
Like I would say after about like a month or 2 months of me reaching out to venues and all of that, Hypnotic said, hey, you got to contact my guy Francois. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know who it was. It was just another promoter at the time. And I sent him a message just thinking that it was just going to be left delivered, never read, never responded or anything. And it was crazy because he actually responded like within 5 minutes, and I was really surprised. And he said, hey bro, your work's great. I got a show tomorrow. Can you come out and do that? He said, I actually have 2 shows. There's one at like 3 p.m. and then the next one's at midnight. Mm-hmm. And it was crazy because that day I was actually shooting a football game for CU Boulder. And I was like, that's a long day, like 8-hour football game and then a concert, and then you got like probably like a 2-hour block for another concert. And I was going to say no to that because I was just like, that's a lot of work. And it's just like driving back and forth from Boulder and Denver. Yeah, I was going to say no to it, but it's just like something inside was just like, bro, I got to say yes to this. Yeah. And so I said, yeah, like I'll be there. Like just, I'll let you know when I'm there. And did that and did great work, delivered everything on time. And just like since then, Francois said like, hey bro, I'm gonna put you in the AEG pipeline, and like from there, that's when it really started to pick up. So yeah, very thankful for my boy Francois. Love that guy. He's done a lot for me. Favorite artist I shot probably would have been Boogus. If you don't know who Boogus is, he's one of Russ's best friends. He's part of Diamond. That was just crazy because I was originally just gonna contact Russ and just go through like my normal way of getting into a concert and just photograph Russ. I don't know what it was, but something was just like, bro, you gotta contact like everyone on their team. And so, which is something I normally really don't do anymore, because I just go through AEG now. But I contacted everyone on their team, you know, Russ, Boogus, everyone. Boogus ended up getting back to me within about like 30 minutes. He said, hey bro, like text me here ASAP. And so I texted him. He said, hey, like, you know, I'd love to lock you in for the Denver show. And I was like, yeah, that would be great. Like, I'd love to do that for you. And, you know, Denver show comes around, head up to Red Rocks. I got like the whole backstage experience at Red Rocks. Just, I guess they had like a buffet back. They had a buffet back there, and you know, just green rooms, all of that. It wasn't my first time being backstage, so I kind of like had an idea of what was going on. But just to see everything at that scale, because Red Rocks is like, you know, one of the world's biggest natural amphitheaters, I think. And so just seeing like the whole scale and the production and just everything behind the scenes was just like insane. And of course, just being on stage and being able to photograph for an artist of that caliber was just like very. I don't know the right word for it. I can't put my tongue on it, but it was just very special to me, and I'm just very thankful for that experience. Besides the video with Rick Hyde, I also got a music video coming out with Nakeem, hopefully this year. I don't know when he's going to drop it, so you know, whenever he drops it, that's when it drops. But yeah, other than like what's already out right now, I got a music video with a company I teased on my Instagram a couple of days ago, as of like, I don't know, July 14th or something. I don't know. But yeah, I want to keep that one top secret until it comes out. But it's going to be really special.
Any idea when it might?
It'll be out in August. Yeah, out in August, so be on the lookout for that. I haven't seen a director or any videographer in Colorado do anything like that before.
You want to pick?
Yeah.
Photo or video?
Man, I'm gonna have to say video, just because I just picked up the A7S III from Sony, and I mean, like, how could I say photo when I just picked up like the nicest video camera on the market right now? So yeah, I used it once for the AEG City Gates recap, and I mean, like, that thing was awesome. So I gotta say photo. I mean, I gotta say video. But other than that, just be on the lookout for dope content, dope music videos, cool concert photos, and all that.